think we'll start by having each introduce themselves and their film and who they brought with them, and then we'll open it up for Q&A.
Hi, I'm Francis Doma. I'm the writer and director of Afronauts.
Hi, I'm
I wrote and directed Me and Her.
And I'm one of the producers on Me and Her.
Bradley Stonesifer, I was the cinematographer for Me and Her.
Cara Connolly, I was the writer and one of the directors of Exchange of Mart.
Mart, I was the other director of Exchange of Mart. Dustin Guy Defa did Person to Person.
Ibarra and Mystery, and the director.
I'm Shelly, I'm the sound designer here in New York.
Now, wait till 13 minutes in. I'm going to give you a microphone so everybody can hear the question.
Okay. Yeah, this is for Me and Her. How long did it take you to make that?
I started working on it in 2008, and just shot it over the course of 7 months. It was an 18-day shoot.
Wow.
This is a question for Me and Her also. I was wondering, what is the technical term for that? Is it puppetry or stop motion animation? What would you call that?
Yeah, there was no stop motion. It was raw puppetry and some animatronics.
This for Me and Her. Was that a miniature set or was that actually a live, real life set?
What do you mean?
Well, it almost looked like a, miniature. Just it wasn't to scale or.
Everything was roughly 1/5 scale. I mean, obviously they're proportional.
Question for Afronauts. Curious how you found the story, if you spoke to anyone who was involved in what was going on there.
I first heard about the story through my family members, just through Kekasih. My aunt was talking about the stupid zombies who tried to join the space race. And then years later, I was on the internet and it came back and I started looking through. And not many historical documents exist on it, so I thought it was like wonderful to sort of imagine the desires and dreams that history could look like.
This is a question about mystery. The cast, they look like non-professional actors, or maybe I'm mistaken, and my question was how I was working with them. That was interesting.
And there are no actors in my movie. She's my grandmother. A friend of my mother. People without any relation with me. And it was in a way too easy. In a way it was easy to work with them because it's my grandmother. And it was difficult because it was where we were making movies and they were not professional. But I like so much to work with non-actors.
This question is for person to person. The character of Benny, is that based on a real person?
Yeah, Benny's my old roommate, and an old friend. I mean, we're slowly becoming old friends over time. Yeah, no, he's, I mean, I've been trying to get Benny into a movie for so long, and I love him so much. He's a real giving, great person, and we lived together for some years, and but he's basically playing himself in a fake scenario, you know, but he worked at that record shop. Those are his friends in the record shop who are also, he just built this universe in this record shop of people. And those are his friends, and he loves, you know, he's just a record collector also. So that story is telling about the orange, etc. is sort of half true, but changed the person. Yeah, that's Benny. Yeah.
This is also for Dustin Guy Defa. So that was his first job acting, or was this his first time?
He tells me that. Well, I know he's in some kind of '80s movie, and he's also. Well, the first time I asked him to act, I actually auditioned him for my feature, and I didn't wasn't exactly right. And I actually named his character in my feature because his last name was Cooper Smith, and I named the character in my feature after him. But the first time I asked him I asked him if he'd ever acted before, he said, when I was young, they called me Young Sean Penn. But beyond that, I mean, like, I think this is actually maybe, like, truly his first real gig.
Do you have any interest in expanding? Because it was such a fun world, and they were such good characters, and to see him in a feature would be really excellent.
Yeah, I have this idea of putting a whole bunch of people that I really like into a whole feature. A whole bunch of people all together, but Benny would be one of those people, yeah. He's got great muscle. He's got a really great body. He's got great muscles. You can barely see them in the shower, but I want to utilize the muscles. I don't have any.
My question is for the Scottish film. And I noticed that it was based on actual events, and so I was wondering if you could comment on that. And then also, I'm just curious how you know when you got enough material for a short or a feature, or how you make that kind of call.
I'll answer the first part of the question. It was based on the school that I went to. It was a boarding school, and that actually happened to the people in the years above me. It was banned, funnily enough, the year before I had to do it. But we used to listen and watch it happen to the other girls, because you'd hear screams coming from the woods. It's true. And they did break things, and so that did actually happen. What was the other part of the question?
The other part, and this is for any of the filmmakers, is how you decide whether you've got enough material for a short or for a feature length, and kind of how you adjust your decisions accordingly.
I don't really answer that, so I'll pass it.
Yeah, there's no way I'd want to do a feature version.
Yeah, I don't know. I just wrote it, and I figured I had a story to tell, and that was it. I don't have a formula to that.
I'm so distracted. I was just telling you what you saw today. No, it was a 9-page script, and that's the end of the show.
For me, I'm writing a feature of Afronauts, and so this was just a chance to explore the emotion, sort of that emotional atmosphere.
Hi, this is a question for Dig, and it's for the wonderful actors who were in the film. For those watching the digging, what do you think he was digging for? And should he have gotten a permit?
I think he was digging a hole for a garden, and I think he shouldn't have gotten a permit. And lines are gold. Whichever one you want to make it. But just try not to fall in a ditch. You know what they say? They just get ditches.
Yeah.
I can't top that. I know what I was digging, but that's the mystery.
Last question. Somebody in the front? This guy?
This is also for Dig. I didn't see in the credits, perhaps I missed it, but what was the locale? And then for the young actors, how many popsicles did you have to eat?
We shot it in my backyard in Dallas, Texas, and I did get permits. But it passed my landlord, and the house was like 100 years old, and there's nothing under the ground, so it was safe. And how much ice cream did you have to eat?
One popsicle. I can't really remember. I would say 3 because I think I ate most of it.
That's pretty accurate.
Thank you.
That was off the top of his head.